Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the graduation ceremony of the learners of the executive postgraduate programs offered by IIIT Bangalore and upGrad. We are here today to celebrate your success and hard work. Congratulations on successfully completing your respective program in machine learning, data science, and software development. Today is indeed a very special day because we have over 5,000 learners who have come together either at the campus or are watching this ceremony live with their friends and family to celebrate this milestone. Before we begin, I request you everyone to please be seated and keep your mobile phones on silent mode, please. Ladies and gentlemen, it gives us immense pleasure to invite the chief guest of the event, Ms. Sindhu Gangadharan, on the stage. Sindhu Gangadharan is the SVP and MD, SAP Labs India. As the Managing Director and Senior Vice President of SAP Labs in India, she is responsible for product development and innovation at SAP's research and development facilities in India. In her additional responsibility as head of SAP User Enablement, she leads a global unit which provides a consistent, intelligent, and personalized enablement for SAP's entire product portfolio. Over the last 24 years, she rose through ranks and navigated several strategic and leadership roles to become the first woman to lead SAP Labs India, the place where she started off a career as a young software developer. Sindhu is amongst the leading voices in the world of technology today. She is widely regarded as a technology humanist, a title she earned for her deep-rooted belief in technology and for leveraging tech solutions for the benefit of society at large. As a global technology leader, Sindhu serves on the board of multiple organizations such as Siemens India and Titan Company Limited. She has been named for Vice Chairperson of the National Association of Software and Service Companies. She is also a member of Steering Committee of the Indo-German Chamber of Commerce, an industry body driving the bilateral trade and deliberations between India and Germany. Her continued support in empowering the youth of India has earned her position on the advisory board of Yuva, supported by UNICEF. She has also received several industry recognitions, such as Most Influential AI Leader, Fortune Top 50 Powerful Women, Asia's Most Promising Business Leader, etc. Welcome to the graduation ceremony, ma'am. With great pleasure, I would like to invite Professor Debabrata Das to join us on the stage. Dr. Debabrata Das is the director of IIIT Bangalore. He has more than 200 peer-reviewed papers in different journals and international conferences. Dr. Das has received 7 Best Paper Awards. He has 5 US and Indian patents and 10 more are under review. He and his wireless network team had contributed ideas to IEEE wireless broadband standard. He has received Professor K. Srinivasan Memorial Award 2017 for excellence in teaching and Professor SVC Ayya Memorial Award 22 for research guidance in the area of telecommunication and electronics from IETE. Dr. Das is recipient of IEEE Region 10 Outstanding Volunteer Award 2020, Global IEEE MG Achievement Award 2012, and Outstanding Volunteer Award IEEE Bangalore Section 2008. He is Fellow IET, Fellow IE, and SM IEEE. He is Chair of IEEE India Council from 2023. He was Chairman of IEEE Bangalore Section since 2017. Dr. Das in steering, empower, and technical committees of multiple departments of Government of India and Government of Karnataka. He is the project officer of National Mission for Interdisciplinary Cyber Physical System in areas of Advanced Communication System from DST, Government of India. He was principal investigator for multiple sponsor projects from Intel, HP, Microsoft, Motorola Research, Tejas Networks, Nokia, and Government of Karnataka in the areas of broadband wireless MSC, QoS, energy saving, and IMS. Dr. Das received his PhD degree from Indian Institute of Technology, Kharagpur. Welcome, sir. Next, I would like to introduce and welcome Mr. Mayank Kumar, co-founder and MD upGrad, to join us on the stage. An education maven and accomplished entrepreneur, Mayank Kumar is one of the sharpest minds leading the EdTech revolution in India. Mayank is co-founder and MD of Asia's largest integrated learning, skilling, and workforce development and placement company, upGrad, which within 8 years of its inception has enrolled over 10 million plus learners worldwide. Also, co-founded by Ronnie Screwvala and Falgun Kompali, upGrad is one of the few integrated lifelong learning tech companies in the world, spanning college learners to working professionals from the age group of 18 to 60 plus years, across undergrad courses, campus and job-linked programs, studying abroad, short form to executive programs, to degrees, masters, and executive doctoral. His efforts were instrumental in making upGrad's India business model deliver high-impact results, which in turn has helped the brand rank 43rd under the FT Asia Pacific High Growth Companies 2021 list, in partnership with Nikkei, Asia, and Statista. The brand has also been amongst GSV Global EdTech 150 list in 2022. Mayank, for his sincere contribution within education, has received recognized with several titles, including 40 Under 40 Achiever by Economic Times in 2023, Personality of the Year Award at the 8th FICCI Higher Education Excellence Award 2022, Influential Leaders of the New India by Team Marksman in 2021, BW Education 40 Under 40 Achievers by Business World in 2020, 40 Under 40 Achiever of the Years by Business World Disrupt in 2017. Welcome, sir. I'm delighted to extend my invitation to our esteemed faculty member, Professor Chandrasekhar Ramanathan, who is the Dean of Academics at IIIT Bangalore, to join us on the stage. Welcome, sir. It's my privilege to invite Professor V. Sridhar, faculty in charge of continuing professional education at IIIT Bangalore, to join us on the stage. Welcome, sir. Next, I would like to invite Commodore S.R. Sridhar, Registrar, IIIT Bangalore, to join us on the stage. Welcome, sir. I request our chief guest, Ms. Sindhu Gangadharan, and all our dignitaries and our esteemed learner, Pragya Suchi, to kindly light the lamp.
धीमहि गुणशरीराय गुणमण्डिताय गुणेशानाय धीमहि गुणातीताय गुणाधीशाय गुणप्रविष्टाय धीमहि एकदन्ताय वक्रतुण्डाय गौरीतनयाय धीमहि गजेशानाय भालचन्द्राय श्रीगणेशाय धीमहि एकदन्ताय वक्रतुण्डाय गौरीतनयाय धीमहि गजेशानाय भालचन्द्राय श्रीगणेशाय धीमहि
Thank you all. For the welcome address, now I request Professor Debabrata Das, Director, IIIT Bangalore, to deliver the welcome speech.
Good morning. It is my great pleasure to welcome all to IIITB campus. I hereby extend my welcome to chief guest of the event, Madam Sindhu Gangadharan, Senior Vice President and Managing Director of SAP Labs India. Namaste. It is indeed our pleasure to have you with us at this very important event, and being in the helm of affairs of SAP Lab and multiple kind of caps in your head with this time and all. Thank you again for coming to this campus. I also welcome Professor R. Chandrasekhar, Dean Academics of IIIT Bangalore, Mr. Mayank Kumar, co-founder and MD upGrad, Professor V. Sridhar, faculty in charge and continuing professional education of IIIT Bangalore, Commodore S.R. Sridhar, Registrar of IIIT Bangalore. They really worked tirelessly to see your success. So I welcome all of them on this auspicious occasion. Dear graduates, here in auditorium and attending online, as well as respected parents and family members of graduating students, and IIIT faculty and staff and upGrad team, warm welcome to this occasion. First of all, hearty congratulations to graduating students. And congratulations to their parents and relatives for all the supports they have given to you to see this wonderful time. We started our continuing and professional education, which we call in short CPE, journey in partnership with upGrad on October 2015, wherein we launched our first cohort of data science program in May 2016. Subsequently, we expanded our offering with the start of first cohort on software development, machine learning, artificial intelligence in 21st December 2017 and 22nd January 2018 respectively. This journey so far has benefited 23,473 learners who have been able to upskill, attain knowledge in these emerging technology areas, have been able to successfully migrate into the newer roles in their organizations. Some of them have gone on to pursue their master's, PhD programs at premier institutions and universities in India as well as abroad. Today, we'll be graduating 5,130 learners across all our programs. This year also marks the Silver Jubilee year of IIIT Bangalore. After a number of events that mark the Silver Jubilee year, we are glad to have this graduation event of our learners of continuing professional education program of the Institute. Our relationship with upGrad has been one of the best in these CPE programs. With upGrad, we are able to widen our reach in joining our country's mission to attain leadership in improving skills of our knowledge workers in critical digital technologies. As a country, we have shown stellar leadership in information technology, outsourcing, host to large number of global capability centers, such as SAP Lab India, and nurturing more than 100+ unicorn startups and introducing breakthrough innovation in digital foundational identities, digital payment systems, digital public infrastructures. As you know, India has been known across the globe as the leader in digital public infrastructure and also the financial transactions. All of you have gained an extensive exposures, knowledge, and skills in emerging digital technologies that are going to define our future in the decades to come. You have a very important role to play in shaping the future of our country and society. You embarked on this journey a year back, knowing fully well the time and effort commitment needed for the completion of these intense programs. Your respective organizations and your family have supported you this journey all the way. Finally, your hard labor has started bearing fruits, and I am sure that you will march ahead with success in your professional career and support India's vision of reaching $1 trillion digital economy by 2026. It is my honor to congratulate all the faculty at IIIT Bangalore who have contributed to this program and have taken time off from their personal and professional commitments to offer live sessions during the weekends and evenings. You might have seen and heard some of the best faculty in the video lessons, including Professor Raghavan, Professor R. Chandrasekhar, Professor Dinesh Jaigopi, Professor Uttam, Professor Raghuram, Professor Thangaraju, Professor Sujit, Dr. Ramesh Kastur, Professor Sachit Rao, and Professor Vishwanath, and Professor Vivek Yadav, and some of them are here whom you can meet after the event. My sincere thanks to upGrad team of buddies and tutors who helped you on a day-to-day basis, mentoring you while you encountered some challenges along the way and advising you on the course of corrections. And the upGrad's, the digital platform for the education, is one of the best to help us in this purpose. The subject matters experts imparted their industry knowledge and skills to make these programs as relevant as they can be in your job. I also want to appreciate the staff of Continuing Professional Education Office of IIIT Bangalore who have managed such a large cohort learners and making sure that you are here today. And in particular, Ms. Rashmita, Ms. Nandini, and all the team are here. You can meet them after the event if you have any queries with respect to your certifications and all. In these collective and collaborative efforts that have brought IIITB and upGrad to this leading position in the continuing professional educational space. As always, we will strive our best to meet our ever-changing goalpost to provide superior, career-focused quality of education in cutting-edge digital technologies in the years and decades to come. As you know, as the technology is changing very fast, your learning of these new technologies will be definitely helpful to you to grow in your career and also towards your industrial experiences. I wish all of you very best. Thank you, and Jai Hind.
Thank you, Director Sir, for such an inspiring address. We now have a very special message for all of you from the chairperson and co-founder at upGrad, Ronnie Screwala.
There are always very few special days for everyone, and I think for all of you and your families gathered there, I think this is another special day. So firstly, my congratulations for the entire batch of data science, AI, and machine learning that's graduating today. Congratulations, and wish you all the best. The world has changed, the world is changing, and I think from that perspective, just how we look at what we've learned and how we apply that is going to be 10 times more relevant than it's ever before. So I think you took a bold choice, remained as a working professional, then moved on to actually look how this would take you to the next level, and then congratulations for that. But the real challenge and the real hard work comes now, because you're going to take all of that learning and put it into real life. My personal learnings, all I can say, and if I can communicate today outside of everything that you've learned here, my best wishes would be, number one, you know, the brain's basic function is two things only: to remember and to forget. Can you imagine if we just remembered everything and not forgot anything from that perspective? So basically, the brain is teaching you every nanosecond of the day how to be much more focused, how to be much more selective about what we remember of the past that will hurtle us into the future. And if you take that learning that you've had with us over the last 1 year, 1.5 years through IIIT Bangalore and upGrad, and put that into what's going to be there for the next 10 years of your life, it is really going to be about how we transform that in a very practical way in which we want to do. Unlearning is going to be as important as learning. And I know many of us look at that as a cliched thought process. Many people have done their MBAs feel, you know, I unlearn and then I need to learn. But today, more than ever, leaving and transitioning in your life is going to be there, because it is a constant. We can call it change, or we can call it transitional. And transitional really happens when you let go, you unlearn, you forget a few things, you adapt, you listen to that, you take your basic knowledge of where you were, you apply it in a very practical sense of what you want to do forward. So today, on this very special day, all I can wish for all of you all in a very, very strong manner is be practical, be very, very specific of how you're going to be able to adapt this into your work and what you're doing there, and how this will transform you on an ongoing basis. You've taken some very hard choices. You've worked extremely hard. You've made an incredible amount of sacrifices, and so has your family done, so has your spouse done, your parents, your brothers, your kids, whichever way you want to look at that. To make it really worth it, it's an ongoing journey. It's a treadmill. It's a conveyor belt. And the more we listen to our basic instinct, so I wish you all the very best. I wish you common sense. I wish you the right elements of remember, forget, to stay curious as far as that is concerned, and how we're going to adapt everything that we learned to prepare us as we go forward. And last but not the least, for why we all exist and why upGrad exists, it's called lifelong learning, which means not just that it's going to be sporadic, but it's ongoing. If you look at compartments of saying, this is what I learned, and now maybe 5 years later things will change, then we will adopt change in a very different manner. I actually welcome change because it constantly gets you to innovate, it gets you to deliberate, it gets you to look at things in a very different manner. So as much as I've said forget and remember, all I can say today is incredibly exciting to live in a changing world because you're on your toes. Lastly, enjoy what you do. You've taken this course, it's had some good days and some bad days, but if you can take all your learning and put it into practice and enjoy what you do, I wish you a lot of joy at work, I wish you a lot of success in your future, and I wish all of you the ability to be able to impact others and change other people's lives. Congratulations once again, and have a great day and a great year ahead. Thank you.
Thank you, Ronnie. Now I would like to request our chief guest, Ms. Sindhu Gangadharan, SVP and MD, SAP Labs India, Head, SAP User Enablement, to kindly address the gathering.
Good morning, everybody. Good morning. It's an absolute honor for me to be here and address all of you as you are graduating from this program at IIITB. It's been a very humbling experience since morning to be amongst the luminaries in the academic world. Absolute honor to be amongst all of you. And I think we've heard some great inspiring messages from both Professor Debrata Das as well as Mr. Ronnie Screwvala. And both of their messages were all focused on the importance of learning, right? And all of you today, I mean, you're all professionals. You did this program as part of your day job and make sure that you had the time. So first of all, huge congratulations to each one of you for making it possible. And I know today we have all the families and the loved ones, children, wives, husbands, partners, everybody who've really sacrificed to make sure that each one of you have spent the 13 long, intense months in completing the continuing professional education program from IIITB. So huge congratulations once again. And I'm so grateful that I get to spend this very monumental day together with all of you. Now, as you've heard, today, we have over 5,130 professionals who've made this bold step to keep that momentum of learning ongoing and making sure that you've taken the step to upskill yourself on some of the most emerging technologies that all of us are dealing with in today's era of digitization, as I call it, right? I mean, many of you, as I know, are sitting on that side of the room, at least here, but I know many of you joining us virtually. You've done the artificial intelligence and machine learning curriculum. Many of you here are the data science curriculum. Many of you on the right side, I know, have been working on the software development program. So huge congratulations and brilliant step forward. And I think today it's also huge congratulations to everybody, the entire team from IIITB for making this possible. I think the absolute leadership that Professor Debrata Das exhibits and commands, I mean, we've been very privileged at SAP to have a long-standing relationship with IIITB and completely driven by his leadership and his passion. So very grateful to you, sir, for that deep commitment that you have in nurturing learning, nurturing. I mean, you talked about uncut diamonds earlier on today. That's definitely something that we're going to take back. But also, thank you to the upGrad team. Mayank Kumar, you're here. Thank you so much for the brilliant collaboration. But also to Professor Chandrasekhar, to Professor Sridhar, as well as to Commodore Sridhar, Registrar at IIITB, as well as the entire team from IIITB, as well as from Upskill, for making it possible for 5,000 plus professionals to embark on this journey of learning and continuing to stay very much focused on what is needed in today's world. Now, talking about what is needed in today's world, I do want to take this moment and reflect upon that very strong relationship that needs to continue between the academia as well as the industry. And I think this is super important because, like we have heard since morning and like all of you have experienced, things are changing very quickly, right? And to have that strong interlock between what's happening in the academia and bringing that into practical usage in the industry becomes super relevant for the future of education as well as the future for the industry itself. I mean, we all know that the academia is the bedrock for knowledge creation, knowledge dissemination, for the deep academic research that's happening, for the creation of very deep technical concepts as well. But it's the perfect marriage, if you may will, when we talk about bringing that deep academic research and applying it to very concrete problems that corporates and the industry are working on. Because that's when we truly understand what it means to apply that academic research to concrete business cases and business challenges that pretty much every organization, every industry is facing out there, right? And talking about that interlock between academia and the corporate world, and maybe it's also important to take a pause and just reflect upon the curriculums that you have embarked on over the last 13 months. Because if I firstly look at data science, right? I mean, literally in the last years, we've seen an explosion pretty much of of data science. I mean, pretty much every organization out there, even governments out there, very clearly understand that given the fact that we talk about petabytes of data coming in from various channels, it's super important that we're able to drive insights and drive those actions and drive the ways in which we can analyze the data and react upon the data in the right way. But even more importantly, and all of you who've been on the data science side of the house, I mean, rightly chosen the path here, because any organization that needs to be successful knows the importance of how to rightly use their data. It's not just about access to data and leveraging the data. We all know we live in a world which is constantly changing in terms of the regulations, in terms of the privacy requirements. So it's super important that as data scientists, we understand what does it mean to use data in the right way to make sure that those changes in business models, the changes in which we approach customers, the changes in which we reach out to our employees, the changes in which we look at new ways in targeting both top line, bottom line growth, all of that, right? So again, kudos to all of you who've chosen the right path in terms of educating yourself and arming yourself with the right skills around data science. I mean, today, if I just reflect on the India context, quarter of the data scientists globally come out of India, right? And that's very important that we keep that pole position, and all of you are driving forward in that direction to make sure that we keep that edge when it comes to data science. Or secondly, when we look at topics like artificial intelligence and machine learning, I think all of you would agree that today no conversation on IT or technology is complete without the mention of AI, right? I mean, if you just look at the speed at which the technologies are just evolving, I think in this grand tapestry of human progress, AI is that thread that weaves together innovation, imagination, and literally countless possibilities, right? It's literally a force for change, and it's really helping and catalyze the change when it comes to looking at how are we amplifying our capabilities, how are we making sure that we challenge our limits, and also gives us a glimpse into a future which is only limited by the scope of our dreams, if you ask me. And in the last months, what all of us have seen is the kind of explosion when it comes to generative AI. And I mean, with OpenAI's ChatGPT out, I mean, they needed just less than 5 days to reach 1 million users, right? I know upGrad has some phenomenal numbers, but our benchmark was always with Instagram downloads. And Instagram took what? More than 2.5 months to reach 1 million users, right? So that's the speed at which we are talking about. And also we at SAP, we absolutely believe that if you look at generative AI, it has a potential to literally help every business across industry to get even more resilient, even more productive, even more efficient, right? And it's phenomenal to see how generative AI is literally transforming businesses across industries, transforming user experiences and delighting users in ways that was never possible before, right? And also making sure that users can focus on what matters the most and achieve more. That's the key. And here again, I mean, if I put on the India hat, again, we have a huge advantage as India and the digital wave that has engulfed India. I mean, we are the #1 when it comes to AI skills penetration globally. #1 when it comes to AI talent concentration globally. #5 when we talk about deep academic research that's happening on AI and ML, right? And all of you who have made that decision to embark on the journey of learning around this change in technology and what does it mean for the various industries that you're part of, and how you can look at new age problems to drive forward from India for the world, I think we have to absolutely keep that pole position to achieve even greater heights. So congratulations to also all the folks who are driving that forward from an AI and ML perspective. And talking about software development, I mean, come on, yes, there are conversations around generative AI generating code, which is quite very good, and also having the possibility to complement code with not just architectural diagrams, but also documentation and everything around it. But I'm sure you all agree what it means to write domain-specific code, what it means to write performant code, right? And that requires you to have a full understanding of the entire stack, full stack development, right? Right from the application layer all the way to the operating system and everything else in between, your VMs, your containers, your hypervisors, all contributing to that very performant code that we write, domain-specific code. And that is why your skills when it comes to upskilling, I mean, on software development, cloud programming, full stack development, secure programming, again, super important. We were talking earlier on about attacks and why this is super important that we write secure code. This is fundamental for some of the business processes that we navigate for some of the world's largest businesses out there, right? So again, congratulations to all of you to really embark on that journey. And if I just again look at the India numbers, what we're talking about, 608,000 cloud native developers that we have in India, and that number is growing as well, right? I mean, we are talking about a 2.4x growth by 2025, and we'll reach what the second largest talent pool when it comes to cloud native developers. And again, keeping that position is super important. So again, I can only say that we're very grateful to IIITB and upGrad for really making sure that we close that bridge, what is needed between this ever-changing world across all these domains and what is needed really in the corporate world. Because we're very grateful that we can completely bridge that gap between the traditional education and really using programs like we have here to really address those very specific needs that are needed on a daily basis and keep that learning, as Mr. Ronnie mentioned earlier on keeping that learning and unlearning. It's a continuum, right? So to all of you today, I can only say, keep the learning hat on. I think we'd all agree that learning is a continuum in life. That's what really keeps us at the edge of all the latest and greatest technologies. Today we are talking about building innovations for the world from India, right? It's not only for India or for APJ, it is for the world. And we rely on each one of you to keep that learning hat on, to really, like we heard earlier, embrace change, be those pioneers who drive growth and who drive collaboration. We rely on each one of you to also foster even more that deep interlock, like I started off by saying, between the academia and the industry, because that is fundamental, that we blur those lines between the industry and the academia, because that's what really keeps us always on the cutting edge of innovation, cutting edge of thought leadership. So today, once again, we wish you all the very best, wishing you tons of success, a lot of joy in going out there and finding your true purpose, and really helping us stay in that pole position as the nation contributing to the digital needs of not just India, but for the world. Thank you so much, and wishing you tons of success as you move forward. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. That was indeed influential and inspiring. Now we want you to not only hear from us, but also from someone who is just like you, graduated from IIIT Bangalore and upGrad, to share their experiences about their journey. Let me call upon Mr. Prayag from Machine Learning Program to share his experiences.
Thank you all. So you all had a very good breakfast? Okay, so I can ask for certain things to be done, okay, and cheer when it's needed, right? So let me start. Okay, so first tell me, batch of 2023 or 22, I'm not sure actually here, how do you feel about being here in your alma mater now, IIIT Bangalore? Is that the response? Great. I want to hear some voices actually. Awesome. Great, great. Right. So it's like my own excitement. So what is it actually? Is it triple ITB magic? Is it like that? Or is it because upGrad did not charge you 50K for 2-day program? Excluding boarding and lodging? I don't know. Okay. Or is it because you got your QR codes finally? I don't. Okay, jokes apart. We are elated because we are now, as the upGrad counselor said, as she promised, proud alumni of IIITB, isn't it? That's why we are elated, which is an achievement that speaks volume in itself. But our gratitude goes out to the faculty of IIITB and upGrad, right, for their eloquent teachings, for the upGrad team, for their nearly flawless platform, which worked most of the time, except when you wanted to submit assignment. And our unsung heroes, the upGrad buddies, isn't it? They listen to our galis and curses and everything. Okay? But they understood our frustration. They sympathized with us when we found the assignment daunting and unsurmountable. And they even corrected our assignment marks, isn't it? Which happened very often. And our also exam marks. And of course, our families and friends, they are there watching. Hi, Mom. And they have been our pillars. And they even footed our tuition bill. Okay? So can I ask all the learners to stand up and give a standing ovation to IIITB faculty, to the upGrad staff? Thank you, friends. Thank you. So now my speech starts, Sridhar sir. This is my actual start now. So you can start the timer. Okay, so Fareen from upGrad contacted me that I was to give a valedictory speech, and I said, okay, valedictory, what is it? Let me consult. And the Oxford definition is, it is connected with saying goodbye, especially at a formal event. Right, so it's a goodbye speech. She also asked if I can inspire you guys, okay? But most of you are postgraduate, you are PhDs, you have families, you are accomplished professionals. So offering advice to you is like, हिंदी में जैसे बोलते हैं, सूरज को दिया दिखाना, isn't it? लेकिन मैं कोशिश करूँगा. So there must be, I thought, what is it? Why have been invited? तो ऐसा लगता है, is the CGPA thing. So I got थोड़ा सा बढ़िया CGPA and hence I'm standing here. And so it gives me kind of a pleasure to share my journey here. How did I reach here? Perhaps this will inspire you. You will come to know about my thought process. So the distinguished speakers, they talked about the engineering, machine learning, and all that. I am going to talk about the inner engineering here, the engineering in our mind, in our body, which I think is equally important, right? So let me delve into what truly worked for me. At the core of my journey was a clear, well-defined desire. So this is very important word, desire. You need to have a desire. It doesn't have to be machine learning or anything. It can be like that. But for me, luckily, it was to master the ropes of AI and ML. And for that, of course, you need to measure that. So I set tangible goal for myself, and I thought I want to be in top 5 actually. I decided, thoda padhaku type ka hu main actually. So that's what I decided. But having desire is not enough. It must align with what you genuinely love. You need to love something to actually achieve it. You must have felt that. ऐसे नहीं होता है कोई काम. जब आप उसको प्यार करते हो तो आप कुछ भी कर सकते हो. Hence, when you truly love, the results are transformative because you have got that passion, and that passion keeps you awake at the night. For example, if you love machine learning, तो आप सोचोगे यार वो EDA कैसे करना है, क्या करना है उसमें, या how I am going to get a good confusion matrix. You'll be constantly thinking about it, in fact. And then what happens when you put your learning and when you practice, it does not feel laborious because you have got the love and dedication. But there is a very important thing. This passion and love should not be imposed upon you. That you have to ask yourself, is it imposed upon you? This is what you truly love? Okay? Because if you're not in love with what you do, you should reconsider your path. That's very important. So if you're not in a profession or a place or even in a relationship you are not passionate about, know that it's never too late to change or pivot. Find your true calling and everything else will align. So that's the first page. Along the way, as I encountered, you will find detractors. They will attempt to pull you down. Don't be swayed by their words. Don't let them dictate your path, because it's your life, live it your way. For them, I have this gem. मैं सुनता हूँ सबकी, but करता हूँ अपनी. Now, a very important point, a pivotal point, you have to approach your profession as with same dedication of a professional athlete. They are the best people to emulate, actually. Take, for the example, our Indian cricket team. We adore them and we criticize them. But have you ever paused to consider the relentless effort they put in? Have you ever thought of that? हम तो बोलते हैं यार कैसे आउट हो गया, इतनी अच्छी बॉल थी, आराम से खेल सकता था. But it's not like that. You have to think the hardship and toil they have put behind that. So in the same vein, do we hone our skills daily? Do we also maintain our physical and mental fitness to match theirs? And are we subjected to the same rigorous scrutiny with little room for error? If you do a small mistake, doesn't matter. If they do, the whole hell breaks loose. So we have to hold us to the same standard of excellence. Failures will come, but they should not dishearten us. We should take solace in the fact that we have given our all. और हिंदी में बोलते हैं, सोना आग में जलकर ही चमकता है. Gold must endure fire to shine. So हमें अपने को जलाना है, कहीं भी. We have to be like those cricketers. So that's my friend, that drives me every day, really. I love what I do and I am committed to it daily. मैंने अपने लिए बनाया था कि हर रोज एक मॉडल जरूर बनाऊंगा मैं. देख, I do not measure myself against others. That's also important. Only to myself. So, my friends, find your passion, pursue it wholeheartedly. If you have not discovered it, it's again all right. Be patient. Your calling will surely come. Okay. Second lastly, in fact, my journey would not be complete without my beloved batch, MLC 34. They are there. Yeah. Starting with Ramraj. Is Ramraj there? Yeah, hi Ramraj. Okay. So Ramraj took lead in our assignment. So we were doing the assignment together and I just nodded my head, actually. And by the third assignment, Ramraj became wiser. And then after that, he went solo. Just kidding. The truth is, the whole batch collaborated and we shared our knowledge and we grew stronger together. We pulled many late night revision sessions, and we truly burned midnight oil completing our tasks. Together, we cleared each other's doubt and also guessed, wink here, cannot see my eyes actually, guessed likely exam questions. You know what I mean. So this journey underscored a valuable lesson. When you share, that's very important, you need to share. You do not diminish. Instead, you amplify your growth. A famous politician said, and that does not reveal my inclination, sabka saath, sabka vikas. And finally, as you step out, remember to leverage your knowledge of software engineering, AI, ML for the betterment of humanity. This is very important. It's not just for yourself, it should be for the humanity. Be conscious of the impact it's going to have on jobs and livelihood. And when required, speak up, act, and find ways to benefit the masses. It will be challenging, and it will be perhaps less lucrative as well. But when you do that, there will be this satisfaction of making a difference. I think I have imparted enough wisdom for the day. So stay healthy, stay happy, and goodbye. Bye-bye.
Thank you, Prayag, for those golden words. Let me now call upon Mr. Eravalli Sharat Chandra from Data Science Program.
Hello all, good afternoon everyone. Today I am honored as a valedictorian of IIIT Bangalore and upGrad, celebrating our transformative journey. Firstly, I want to extend my gratitude to our dedicated faculty from IIIT and industry experts who illuminated our path with their rich experiences. And nextly, I want to thank my parents, family, and friends, and also my batchmates who have been sharing their knowledge, and we are here. We all came from diverse backgrounds. We share a passion of transformative power of data. We, throughout our upskilling journey, encountered numerous challenges, whether it was grappling with challenging exam, navigating our complex projects, or personal setbacks. But we all emerged from these trials stronger, both personally and professionally. I'm elated to admit that IIITB and upGrad program exceeded my expectations. It helped me to transform my professional journey from building things that last to building things that learn, and from analyzing steel frames and to visualize data frames, from building structures to building models. That is, I was civil engineering prior, and after this course, I ended up being a data engineer. Thanks to upGrad placement support, it helped me to transition into a data analytics intern at Homelane. With those skills, it led me to a permanent role as a data engineer at Bizaquity. I'm also thankful for serving as a teaching assistant for upGrad Campus Business Analytics course. This role allowed me to refine my teaching skills and knowledge, and I'll continue to leverage it in my career. In closing, I would like to offer my heartfelt congratulations to all my fellow graduates. As we move forward in life, let's do so with the unwavering confidence, unyielding determination, and enduring commitment to lifelong learning. May we achieve success in all our pursuits and leave a permanent mark, not only in the world of data science, but also on the broader canvas of the world. Let's step into the future with courage, knowledge, and unquenchable thirst to leave an indelible mark in the world. Congratulations, everyone. Our journey has just begun. Gear up. Thank you. Jai Hind.
Thank you. I request Ms. Ritika from Software Development Program to come here and share her views.
Hello, everybody. This is probably my first hello to all of you. So a very good afternoon to our esteemed faculty of IIITB, our honorable chief guest, Mrs. Sindhu Gangadharan, and my fellow graduates. I'm honored to be here holding a bachelor's degree in computer science with 6 years of software industry experience in Sophos Technologies, majorly in front-end development. However, a deep curiosity drove me to explore software development's architectural intricacies and scalability. And what better place to embark on this journey than the prestigious IIITB. When I enrolled in this program, I wasn't just seeking knowledge, I was seeking personal growth and broadening my horizons. So my journey has been an incredible experience, surpassing all my expectations. The unwavering support and guidance of the faculty has been invaluable, and the industry experts who mentored us brought real-world relevance to our learning. Today, I see a world full of opportunities guided by the skills gained here. My goal is to use this expertise to inspire and mentor the next generation and crafting impactful systems. My goal is to leverage my newfound expertise not only to contribute to the success of my organization, but also to inspire and mentor the next generations. As software developers, we shape the digital landscape, driving change for a better society. I embrace this responsibility, committed to making a difference. Our journey has equipped us with not just knowledge, but also the tools to excel in our careers, making a lasting impact. Let us move forward with the unwavering confidence, determination, and thirst to continuous learning. As we march into the future, let us remain ever curious, resolute to the pursuit of wisdom, and daring enough to imprint the word of software development with unique signatures. To the class of 2023, I raise a metaphorical glass and exclaim, we have arrived. Congratulations.
Thank you, Ritika. Thank you all for sharing such heartwarming stories. Now I would like to call upon Mr. Mayank Kumar, co-founder and MD, upGrad, to address our learners.
So I came in at about 10:30. I entered the campus. The first person I met was from Hyderabad. The second one was from Mumbai. The third one from Noida. The fourth from Singapore. The fifth from Dubai. And literally, I did not meet a single person from Bangalore till that point of time. So that's the value and that's the power of online programs and online education, where you sort of are able to impact lives of people across different parts of the world. And IIIT Bangalore, being in Bangalore, is able to sort of reach out to people across 50+ countries via this particular program. So I think you should be proud alumni of IIIT Bangalore, not just from being in Bangalore, but also having alumni base and alumni network across different parts of the world as well. So I just want to start off by congratulating each one of you. I think it's a huge achievement. I just want to sort of raise one more point that I saw when I came in. I met somebody who was doing business development, moving into data and data science program. Somebody I met from an energy background, energy sector, moving into technical role. Somebody I met, husband and wife duo, after getting tortured or going through the learning process by the husband, the wife took up the program once again, realizing that she can also sort of perhaps go through the program. Somebody who's a physics teacher doing an data science program and full stack development program. I think the beauty in this entire piece is that there's so much variety of people coming in and joining this program, and that's what makes this program extremely unique, that we get to meet people across different backgrounds and different walks of life. We get to learn with people from different experience level and experience segment. We get to engage with people from different sectors. And that's why we are so proud of doing this program along with IIIT Bangalore, because it helps us have impact at scale, not just at one location, but across different locations at a very, very large platform that it provides us at this point of time. I know when you come for these graduation and convocation and sort of valedictory ceremonies, one beautiful thing that I noticed, and this took me about 2-3 years of upGrad before I realized that very few convocation graduation ceremonies can have 4 generations of people coming under the one roof. You have a child, you have the learner who's going through the program, you have the parents, and you have the grandparents who are attending today. Some of the grandparents are here attending the graduation ceremony. And again, kudos to all of them for seeing this entire thing under one roof. And it's not very likely, it's a very different kind of a graduation ceremony, and that's what makes it, again, very, very special. I know that in the previous sort of conversation, we did get a huge round of applause for IIIT Bangalore and the upGrad team. I just want to sort of take one moment, and if you guys can give a huge cheer for all of you guys, a cheer for yourself for completing the program, having spent 50 hours every week, and on top of that, it's not an easy task, guys. I think some of you work for 70, 80 hours a week. And on top of that, you are spending 10, 15, 20 hours every week going through the program. It is not a small achievement. And I know, having gone through the program, and you look back, you may realize, okay, it was a breeze, it was a cakewalk, it was a walk in the park kind of a situation. But all of you have gone through a lot of effort and a lot of hard work in completing the program. So you guys should be proud of that. But I just want to hear, and I will just check on the decibel level. I know that many of you should give yourself a round of applause. But the bigger the biggest stakeholder who has been with you has been your spouse, your partner, your kids, your parents, your roommates, and your sort of office colleagues who have struggled that every evening they say, okay, let's go out for a dinner. No, aaj mujhe ye course karna hai. Every now and then they say, let's go take a vacation. No, my submissions are coming, or my assignments are there. So again, a huge round of applause to all your family members, your support system. So I guess the decibel level gives me a very clear idea that I think this stakeholder was more important than the first stakeholder as an individual yourself right now. Now, I know we heard about another interesting thing that always I want to just sort of raise it. So when we started the program, we thought that working professionals will behave very differently, and they have a very different point of view in sort of going through the learning plan. The moment they get into a program, they behave exactly like the same way that they would behave in a college or a university when they were studying. So for all the hard work and for all the planning that they do, assignments will still come at 11:59 only. So and sorry, now that all of you guys have graduated, I just want to sort of mention one thing, that we did keep a 5-minute buffer, so that we'll still take in assignments which are coming in slightly later. But look, today is an occasion for all of you guys to feel proud of the fact that you have gone through the program. And I guess as part of my today's sort of talk, I just want to leave you with 3 lessons that I picked up in my own journey, and hopefully that sort of adds to your own journey itself. I know I'm doing something in the education space. My first lesson has always, the thing that has always stuck with me was a very weird term called accidents. I've been where I am today largely because of accidents. Not where I am today is all because of the plan. It has happened to me by accident. When I was sort of going through my school, in my sort of class and school education, I did not know that engineering existed, or the engineering education existed, and which college, which university that I could go into. Some of these things got exposed to me by accident. My first job after that, I got into consulting after my engineering program, again by accident. I post my MBA management program, I got into education sector, which is a sector that I'm building my career into, was completely by accident. I met my co-founder, Ronnie, and we started the journey of upGrad, again by accident. The point I'm making here is sometimes some of the best things happen to you because of accident, which means that you need to expose yourself to newer things. You need to put yourself in situations which you are not comfortable with. I think the fact that you guys have taken up this program and put into a situation which you're not comfortable with is a starting point. But try to find opportunities and places where you can put yourself in tough spot, difficult situation, where you are sort of exposed to something absolutely new. The moment you start getting exposed to something new, your career trajectory is not going to be incremental, but it is going to be exponential. Sometimes these accidents, for you to get into that accidental zone, you just need to be adventurous enough and entrepreneurial enough to expose yourself and be in situation which you would not have liked it to be. So please open your mind, try to do things which you don't feel very happy about. And I guess some of the previous speakers mentioned that be in a situation where you don't feel the best right now, but if you be at it and be throughout at it, you will see very, very exponential returns coming to your own career itself. The second thing for me, again, I think we heard about athletes, and I'm a big sports buff, and I believe in sports quite, I follow sports very regularly, very diligently. For me, when somebody asked me this question, my son asked me one day that, look, Dad, who do you fear the most? And we were just talking about more about like, who do you go and who do you compete and who do you fear the most? And I could not give an answer. And I was thinking that the person who's extremely skillful at some certain things in certain sport is what I fear the most. And now I've come to a conclusion, having thought a lot about it. I fear the most the person who shows up every day. And showing up every day matters a lot. And I know while you guys are going through your program, you may have realized that, look, let's not do it today. Let's miss out this sort of fortnightly submission, this weekly submission, this monthly submission. And in your day-to-day activity of your job, every day you may feel down and out. You may feel, today is not a good day. Let's skip my office, skip my job. But what I've seen people who have succeeded significantly are people who show up every day, no matter what happens. You will have more bad days in your life than good days. But if you continue to show up, you will unlock a lot more things, and the good things will happen to people who shows up every day, consistently, persistently, no matter whether the day ends up good or no matter the day ends up bad. If you show up every day, I'm sure good things will happen to you. The last one that I will leave you with is, I know that we have gone through massive amount of skilling program. We have learned data science, ARM, k-mean algorithm, random forest, this, that, etc. And all those skills are extremely crucial for you to succeed. But what, again, matters a lot more at this point of time is mindset. So let's work hard on building a mindset of curiosity, building a mindset of seeing a problem statement that you can convert to a technical sort of problem statement, a business problem to a data problem, a business problem to a software problem. Create a mindset of curiosity where you can look at things and try to reflect back as to how do you connect dots to what you are doing on an ongoing basis and where your skills or your hard skills can come in. Build a mindset of excellence. As Sindhu said, that India is a capital for the best talent that is available today. What we need is excellence coming out to build high-quality, enterprise-grade software, high-quality, enterprise-grade product. It will only happen if we build a mindset of working hard and working towards a place where nothing short of excellence is acceptable for us. And lastly, a mindset wherein you are always thinking, always learning, and not stopping the learning mindset at all. Please, let's not assume that this is the end of the journey. And I just want to leave you with that thought that it's not the end of the journey. I know we're calling it valedictory sort of speech or graduation speech. It's the start of the journey. Use IIIT Bangalore, use upGrad as much as you want to in your constant pursuit of knowledge, in your constant pursuit of learning. Because together, under this one roof, we can take that one pledge that if we all work hard and if we all sort of put ourselves in a constant learning mode, there is no reason why India cannot be the global talent capital of the world. So on that note, guys, congratulations once again, and wish you all the best that you guys are doing in the future.
Thank you, Mayank, for those kind words. Some of the learners have achieved exceptional results during your program. You have not only embarked and completed your program successfully, but have also inspired a lot of people. I request our chief guest, Ms. Sindhu Gangadharan, to give away the awards. I also request Dean of Academics, Professor Chandrasekhar Ramanathan, to join. I would like to invite Faculty in Charge, Continuing Professional Education, Professor V. Sridhar, to read out the awardees' names.
Thank you, Purva. The first category is the Top Performers Award. This award recognizes those students who had the best academic performance and have scored the highest CGPA in their respective program cohorts. When I read out the names, I request those who are present to come on stage to collect their awards. I must also mention that some of our international learners are also amongst the awardees. Naman Khanna, Sagar Kumar, Swarna Kamal De, Hitesh Miglani, Deepthi Pradeep Kulkarni, Abhireddy Srinivasa Kumar, Deepanvita Datta, Eravalli Sharat Chandra, S. Pramod, Ankita Chopra, Syed Mohammad Shaib, Sushant Sarswat, Mohit Gagrani, Debarun Deb, J. Ganesh, Rachna, G. Sairaj Gupta, Anviksha Singh, Anish Kumar Singh, Deepansh Jha, Ankita Saha Ray, Rekat Suhas Vishwanath, Trung Hugh Ha, some of our international learners. Thank you, Ms. Sindhu Gangadharan, for facilitating the awardees. You may take your chair now. Now, I kindly request Professor Debabrata Das, Director of IIIT Bangalore, to distribute the awards. Vasu Chuprecha, Reshma Sivakumar, Nantika Ngai Choran, Osama Abbas Mahmood Patek, Mohit Mittal, Rajiv Ranjan, Akshay P. Pooja Ravishankar, Ajay Kumar Dabral, Deepak Goyal, Mohit Mittal. Yeah. Divya Jayendra Kumar Soda, Aparna Mehrotra, Rajiv Ranjan, Ritika, Meet Rajendra Furia, Gurleen Kaur Sethi, Dev Paresh Naresh Kumar Yashoda, Raja Vignesh CR, Venkatesh Prasad V, Khan Saad, Saurabh Goyal, Kirtana K, Congratulations to all the top performers. You have done extremely well in your respective programs and wish you all the very best.
I would like to call upon our Registrar Commodore S.R. Sridhar to read out the awardee names.
So the award that I'm going to read is called the Academic Star Award. This accolade is dedicated to those exceptional learners who, beyond their dedication, epitomize meticulousness, establishing remarkable benchmarks of discipline and diligence for their fellow peers. Their unwavering commitment is reflected not only in their sustained academic excellence, but also in their consistent and rigorously disciplined approach. As I announce their names, I kindly invite those in attendance to grace the stage and receive their well-deserved awards. Sheel Dwivedi, Manish Chofla, Kritika, Chandranshi Agarwal, Nishant Gupta, Harsh Verma, Poonam Agarwal, Jain Nilesh Madanlal, Avni Kothari, A.S. Chandradeep, you're Avni Kothari? She's collecting on behalf of her husband. Yeah. Her name? Manish Chofla. Manish Chofla. Please give Manish Chofla a big cheer. She's been a great support right till collecting the award. A.S. Chandradeep is here. Okay, Ramesity Lakshmi Priya, Rahul Prakash, Devanshi Sinha, Harshrad Shailendra Singh Chawla, Apurva Singh, Soumya Kulsreshta, Gake Amol Dattatre Jyoti, Ishita Sen is here. Vartak Sayujya Prashant Mona Lisa, Garima Garg, Patil Neha Mahesh Smitha, Lovely Gupta is here. Mayank Srivastava, Akshaya Ravichandran, Muhammad Zishan Saqib, Pundla Chandra Babu, Eliminati Aditya, Puppala Venkatramana. Thank you, Professor Chandrasekhar Ramanathan. Now I request Mr. Mayank Kumar to join Professor Das to facilitate the awardees. Amalan Jyoti Das, Sheikh Afroz, Desai Neeraj Ajit, Soumya Shankar, he's Soumya Shankar. Bharat Chabaria, Yash Chawla, he's Bharat Chabaria. Yash Chawla is here. Ojas Breja, Ojas. Rajiv Ranjan Kashyap, Vaibhav Bhargava, Sangamitra Sahu, Saurav Dikshit, Mehak, Shubhra Mishra, Aman Roy, Menon Sudeep Vijay Kumar, Ankita Gupta, Prashant Singh, he's Prashant Singh. Vaibhav Singh, Vaibhav Singh. Archana Shriram Nayak, Gujarati Krunal Rajesh Kumar, Bharati A, Vinolan Debra Delphin, Soumya Tanwar, Shubhadeep Dolai, that's Shubhadeep. Prayag Sanjay, Prayag Sanjay, Nitin John Jacob, Juhi Ramzai, Ulava Veda Kashyap, he's Veda Kashyap. Vaibhav Shukla, Krovidi Venkatachala Aniruddhasya, Soumya, Java Srivatsava, Arun Kumar Agarwala, Javed Khan, Venkata Satish Kumar Segu, Sarang Priyanka Shashikant, Sheetal is here. So hearty congratulations to our academic stars. Your remarkable achievements achieved amidst the demands of your professional and personal lives are truly commendable. Wishing each of you continued success and all the very best. Thank you very much, sir. Thank you.
I would like to call upon Professor Debabrata Das, Director IIIT Bangalore, to give a memento to our chief guest, Ms. Sindhu Gangadharan, as token of appreciation. May I now request Professor Debabrata Das to give a token of appreciation to Professor Chandrasekhar Ramanathan. I now request Professor Debabrata Das to give a token of appreciation to Mr. Mayank Kumar. I now request Professor Debabrata Das to give a token of appreciation to Professor V. Sridhar. Thank you. I would like to now call upon Professor Chandrasekhar Ramanathan, Dean Academics, IIIT Bangalore, to deliver a vote of thanks.
Good afternoon. In fact, to begin with, I would like to sincerely thank our chief guest, Ms. Sindhu, for gracing this occasion. And I understand due to prior commitments, she could not stay through the rest of the function. Thank you so much for attending us. Thank you. So, wonderful. So I think I am the last one standing in between you and the coveted class photographs, which is planned for you. I'm sure you don't mind hearing out Professor R.C. one last time. Of course, I'm not going to be talking about the difference between common table expression and SQL views. It is indeed a great privilege and honor to have this opportunity to thank each and every one of you who toiled tirelessly during this entire journey of learning from joining to completion. Thank you and congratulations. I would like to begin definitely by thanking our esteemed chief guest of the day, Ms. Sindhu Gangadharan, for being able to spend this beautiful weekend morning with all of us. Her precious words of wisdom will surely resonate with all of us and inspire us for a long time. Thank you, ma'am, for gracing this occasion. Heartiest congratulations and a big thank you to each one of you, those who could join us in person or online today, for taking out the time on this very special day. Special thanks to the spouses, children, parents, and I'm told even babies, for supporting you in this arduous journey, but eventually helping you see the success at the end of the day. I would like to extend a heartfelt gratitude to our director, Professor Debabrata Das, for his constant support, guidance, and encouragement to give our best. Academic rigor is of paramount importance in all IIITB programs, and that is governed and overseen by the IIITB Senate and Senate subcommittees. My sincere thanks to them for making sure we never slip on the high standards that we have set for ourselves. I am grateful to my fellow faculty members and industry subject matter experts for helping us fulfill the requirements of the program with the highest quality of delivery and execution. Thanks to Ronnie and Mayank for providing outstanding leadership to make this partnership between IIITB and upGrad very special. upGrad's technology platform support, augmented with the team of very special and talented professionals, made a lasting impact on the learning experience of each and every learner through this learning platform at scale. Big thanks to each one of them. This is a very special and proud day for all of us, as we all got to make a difference in the lives of over 5,000 graduating learners. A big congratulations to all of you, actually. You are now equipped with the perfect mix of technical capabilities combined with the experiential knowledge to help you contribute to the technological revolutions we are seeing today and the future, wherever you choose to be. Before we part, I want to say this to each one of you. No matter at what point you are in your journey, whether you are just starting your career or already have completed decades on it, you are unique. You have the ability and determination and commitment and the fire to do better and do more every single day. Congratulations once again on successfully and officially unlocking your alumni status with IIIT Bangalore. Hope we were able to make this day special for you. Stay safe, stay healthy, and have a great day ahead.
Thank you, Professor. I kindly request everyone to rise for national anthem, please.
जन गण मन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड़ उत्कल बंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलधि तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मांगे गाहे तव जय गाथा जन गण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे
Jai. Thank you. I request everyone to be seated, please. I request our learners present here to remain seated as we have organized